Just look at it. Look at it. I want you all to know, I have never done an engine swap like this before. What I'm used to doing is swapping out motors for lawnmowers, and then you know, making them fit. You know, getting the blade you want to use to work with that engine and fit right in the mower deck is a similar process to what we're doing here. You know, we're getting the old engine out. We got a lot more to deal with, but we get the engine out, and then we figure out what we need to make this engine work with our transmission that we want to use, or with the transmission we want to use. We got it proper here. We don't have it yet. My goal is to sell that powertrain, engine and transmission with power steering pump, alternator, and everything on it. Even part of the wiring harness. I am going to take stuff like the I need the temperature wire and just the oil pressure thing, but they're getting the carburetor, this, everything, even the fuel regulator. I don't want that anymore. Fuel filter. Oh, you know what? You see that black stuff in there? That's fuel hose. Yeah, that's why it was breaking up. It was collapsed fuel. I bet you there's a fuel hose in there that's egg-shaped. Real quick, a little brain fart. I have to say this or else I'm going to forget about it. We're going to change this power steering pump out for one that would be used on a 6.9. The 6.9 in an E-Series van. Whoa! Will actually bolt right on there. In fact, yep, that's a Saginaw pump. Yeah, one of you guys was right. I knew this was a. We knew it was a Saginaw. This will unbolt from this bracket, and then we'll bolt on our new Saginaw. And then we're going to use the E-Series 6.9 power steering pump hose. That will replace this one because this one's not gonna doesn't flex down here, so I don't want to kink this. So we'll just remove that, and then we'll switch it out for the new one. But that new hose is designed to fit that Saginaw pump. In fact, it'll fit this one too. So that's what we'll do for a power steering hose. We don't have to have anything made. And someone mentioned about Napa. I think we have a few places that will make hoses. I'm not sure, but on this one here, I'll just take this whole thing off and then take it to a Napa that does hoses and have them make me a whole new stainless steel braided line. And then figure something out about that one. But anyways, we need to get this old junk out of here, and then when we get it out, we need to salvage whatever wires we want. Okay. So I harvested a couple of wiring harness looms here. Luckily I was able to untape after our transmission fluid soaking. This harness here, you really only need 2 wires out of that one. See the one with the little hook here? That's the temperature gauge wire. And then that one right there is for the oil pressure. And that wire, all that wire right there is enough, actually more than enough, for your plug-in to come here, and then have your oil pressure wire go down there, and have your other one come up over for your temperature. Very nice. And then I took another one for a tach signal. These engines don't really have a tach signal. You have to add it in. I don't know. That's going to be another adventure someday. But for right now, we have a wiring harness to work with, so we can get it soldered into here and have this engine plug and play. Let's see, is this blade going to be too long? Oh, it's... Wow, I couldn't do this with the Explorer if I wanted to. Wow. That bolt came right out of there. I don't have to cut this. Okay, so I got freaking 3 of the 4 exhaust bolts holding the system on to the engine. The one at the very top is kind of hard to get to, and it's a little bit tighter than the other, so I'm just going to take this exhaust manifold off this side. And what I'll do then, I'll let the exhaust manifold just chill, and I can move it around and whatnot. And then when we get the motor out, we can get in there and get that bolt off. Or we'll just cut the pipe, one of the two. And this is got 2 bolts already broken off of it from the previous owners. Or you could just be missing them. Oh yeah, this one here. Sound a little crusty. These all came loose. Aren't we just grateful for that? I have drained the transmission fluid. I have put a strap on the frame to catch a drive shaft. I'm not too worried if the one end hits the ground because I'm going to get a whole new thing, but hopefully the strap will catch it. If not, I have another towel put under there so when it hits the ground it'll be softened up. So here's what we have left to do to get this and the transmission out. Aside from the fluid being drained and the why should I go all the way? I'm skipping things. I undid the shifter, unbolted the shifter from the freaking thing, so that's all done. I cut the 2 reverse wires because we're gonna end up splicing in our ZF5 reverse wiring. So I got 1 bolt back in the pan, so it'll stay in there, or 1 on the other side, so it shouldn't drip too much now. I think I've taken like 4 or 5 quarts out of it, so that should be good enough. But we need to get this carburetor off here onto the bench or somewhere we can air out, and then we got to undo the fuel hose, and we need to get this power steering pump out of here. And then I'm gonna get my little cutter and I'm gonna cut these lines off. We're keeping the lines because this will be useful for something. The transmission's unbolted from the cross member, so it'll be a bit of a fight, but I think it'll be a little bit nicer to deal with instead of having to rotate the engine and having to do all this crap. Man, that bracket's not right. Oh yeah, I gotta undo the wire for the choke. I've already gotten this loose. This made this easy. Okay, drop down, and we're seriously gonna do this right now. We're gonna do this. Are we really gonna do this right now? No, I didn't think so. Move that over. Okay, we have wrangled the Ultiminator. I just need a little wrench. Giant Chrysler wrench for such a little nut. This we're gonna keep. That wire they can have. These other 2 are mine. I forgot. I want to get this done. Oh yeah, I think we're gonna take the hood off too. We're just gonna get past that little bump in the road. Take the hood off. Wires. Great time to replace the alternator, by the way. And your engine. Oh wait, that's what we're doing. We're gonna run a newer style, internally regulated alternator from a GM. That's what's currently on there right now. So this is like a 6F GM style alternator. The one on there is a little crusty sounding. Sounds kind of like this one. This one's a little dirty. We'll set this, where should we set this? I don't want to put it back on there. We kind of want to get some things off there to have it tangle up. I'm almost thinking I should keep the alternator, don't you think? Should I keep the alternator or should I? Well, I'm not going to use it with this, but... Oh yeah, look at that cobbled mess. Yeah, we're going to get some new wiring. Look at that. That's me. That's all me right there. I'm going to use a flared nut, or flared thingamajigger for that. Pull that bolt out of there. There. Just
Get a chance. It's really gross. Throw that in there.
okay. That's got a lot of pressure. Yeah, I put all new hoses on this thing when I just after I got it. Okay. There we go. Oh yeah, this was a remanufactured Ford power steering pump. It says it's got a little bit of remanufactured on it. Check this out. Factured. This is a reman. So this should be a good pump. Usually remanufactured pumps, they're a lot more robust than the factory ones. This is original motocrat battery cable. I'm actually gonna run that right up and through here. Gooey it up with training fluid. That towel here. Can you see all right? Okay. Don't forget to pull your vacuum advance and your PCV, which I don't want to deal with a whole lot, so I'm just gonna swing that over. Okay, my studs are wanting to come on. I thought I tightened you down. Whatever. Don't forget the washer. Funny, in an older video of mine, someone said, I would have just put an Edelbrock on it. I'm like, I did put an Edelbrock on it. You know what the engine told me? They gave me a big finger, middle finger. Ugh, gotta stress out my back. It's for these damn washers. Carburetor. It's peeing. How much you pee? Looking at my camera here. We'll put a washer on this. I'm just gonna snug this thing down. I almost think we might need bigger washers. The one corner on the fender here is a little bit not so happy because the thing locked up. Oh well. Forgot one thing. I'll buy a new one. Any more? Ugh. That there is the side of a Cummins swap. Okay, break time. Let's put things together and type of thing. I'm gonna cut this too long. What is this? Whoops. Just get the fluid in it. Okay, got it. Oh, it's painful to get my thing off. I really don't care too much about the smell anymore. It's kind of growing after the Explorer. Yeah, that stupid junkyard training failed. Don't waste your time buying one. That rebuilt. 4 transmissions again, right? Going on that, really. Almost there. Oh, I'm just spilling ATF everywhere. Everything else is disconnected. Let's do this. The drive shaft's going to drop when this comes out. So, and it has there's a strap under it, so I should catch it. This for a Mustang. We're going to wrangle a Mustang. Oh yeah, they gave me way more room. Got it on the half ton. This is about, I'll say this is 500 pounds, training's 200. Yeah, we're good. I don't want to go any shorter because then I'm going to hit my sway bar. So I'll make sure this is tightened out. I'm going to go on the back one and see what happens. There goes my flashlight. I figure. It's like, oh, so that's where it is. Oh, it's lifting it. Oh, yes. 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 Yeah, I think I'll lift the tranny up and then we'll just pull that up. We're free from the thing. We're free over there. Looks like this passenger side mount is caught. How are we doing under here? Drive shaft's ready to pop out. Let's see, what are we caught on? Looks like we caught on shifter linkage. Then there goes the drive shaft. Okay. We're gonna have to go up a little higher. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm like starting to shake. Oh my god, look at that. This is... Okay, it's picture time. It's actually putting it on that back hole there on that lift. It's actually keeping it quite balanced. I think I need to go up a little bit higher. Oh, this is scary. This is scary. That was a big pedal. Oh. Spinner cable. Come on. God damn it. Fuck. This is a really heavy thing going on here. I'm ready for a break. Oh, check this out. Oh. I just cut it. That was easy, actually. Wow. Oh my God. I'm gonna puke. I think I need some tea. I don't care if it has marijuana in it. No, I'm kidding, I do. Because no, I don't do that. You see? Worked great. Okay. Wow. What a pain in the butt. Oh, we got it out. Oh, that's all that matters. I think from here I could probably actually I could set it. I could actually put the jacks, 2 jacks under it, and just roll it forward. Really. Number 70 C6. Oh, let's get a look at the back of the heads. Oh, look at that. Some water. This water is just from the excuse me, from the freaking. There's supposed to be a little gasket thing there, but that one's all broken off. So water gets on here, and that's why this is all rusted up. So I'm gonna get that one manifold free, and then get that put back on the other side. Take off my air pump, and then friggin' set that aside. I'll put the carburetor back on, and then take some pictures of it, put it on Craigslist. Okay, who here wants to know how thick? Oh, it's not. It's just bump it. Look at all the grime. Oh, look at that. So what we need to do, work that too much on my back. We got to remove these old frame stands. There's 2 bolts, looks like, and then there's some rivets. You know, there's rivets on one side. So I'm gonna have to get in there one day with the angle grinder and just cut them off. Or if I can, I'll probably use a chisel or something. An air chisel, and just pop them off, drill them, and cut a slot in them and drill through them. Look at this. Yeah, drive shaft just plop right out. I figured I'd do it that way because then I don't have to unbolt my drive shaft. Because then I have to go into there and mark it, and I'm just gonna wait for that. Wow. We harvested the old power plant. And if you look at the V8, its dimensions are similar, at least in lengthwise. And my new transmission is way narrower than this thing, so we'll have more room for a bigger cat.